When a person begins to compare their proficiency and fluency level in the use of English, PFL, with that of another person, especially if the other person has a significantly higher PFL, it often leads to self-doubt and sometimes a feeling of inferiority. But one thing you must know is that no two persons can be on the same PFL. So if you wish to attain a higher PFL, what is most important is that you understand the factors that determine a person's PFL. And there are 4 major factors that determine a person's PFL. I call these factors the DEFF Factors, the DEFF Factors. The D stands for desire, the E environment, the first F foundation, and the last F frequency. If you have a good understanding of how these factors contribute to a person's PFL, you'd have a fair idea of the steps you would have to take to improve your PFL. This series is all about the DEFF Factors. In subsequent videos, I'm going to be talking about these factors in greater detail. See you on the next video. To desire something is to want something, and to want it strongly. One of the reasons certain people are on a higher PFL than you is because at some point in their lives, they had a desire to become proficient and fluent in the use of English. They spent a lot of time and resources working on their communication skills. It is only logical for such people to be on a higher PFL than you. So, if you want to improve your PFL, one of the psychological tools that you can leverage is desire. But one thing you must also know is that desire usually arises from a need. If you intend to use desire as a tool, you have to identify that need that would ignite your desire. When the desire is there, you'd be more willing to do whatever it would take to improve your PFL. So the major task that you have right now is to identify the need that would ignite your desire. Your environment comprises the people and things that are around you in your life. Let me say that again. Your environment comprises the people and things that are around you in your life. Do you know that a child would naturally absorb the language or languages spoken around him or her, no matter how difficult the language or languages may seem? So when you meet people who speak English fluently and eloquently, it is very likely that they grew up in environments where good communication was encouraged and supported. Now, there's nothing you can do about the past, but there are some changes you can make to your environment today that would help to improve your PFL. Your answers to the questions that I'm about to ask will give you a hint on some of the changes you may have to make. Who are the people that you speak with regularly, and how good is their communication skills? What TV, radio, social media channels and programs do you listen to regularly? What kinds of books do you read? What kinds of songs do you listen to regularly? There are many people who speak English proficiently today, mainly because of the quality of their primary and secondary education, their educational foundation or background, and the quality of an individual's educational foundation or background, that is, the primary and secondary schools they attended, as it relates to their English proficiency, is determined by the following factors: the PFL of the English teachers, the PFL of other subject teachers, the quality of the school environment and extracurricular activities, the PFL of other students that attend the school, and the teaching system adopted by the school. If you wish to leverage educational foundation to improve your PFL, start taking foundational courses in English. It will help you a great deal. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Mastery is a product of repetition, and this is what frequency is all about. If English is a second language to you, it is very likely that most times you speak English only when it's a must and you can't avoid it. Other times what you speak is your mother tongue, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. However, if you desire to improve your PFL, one of the things you must do is communicate in English more frequently. This brings us to the end of this series. I'm going to leave you with this quote: "The English language is a means to an end. When used as a tool for effective communication, it becomes a leveler and a true source of power." If you have a strong desire to improve your PFL and you believe you need someone to guide you, I'm available to work with you. You can send me a DM on 0909 134 2673. Thanks for watching and following this series. Remember, we are all a work in progress. Do not stop working on yourself. Take care. Bye-bye.